So let me just show you, if you can see on my screen, I've got the animated map, which shows NATO enlargement over time.
Yeah. Unreal.
Well, and think about it, they're trying to expand into Asia.
Yep. It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. I feel like I'm watching one of those animated maps of the expansion of Nazi Germany in World War II.
Right.
I really do.
Okay, so here's Brown.
Blinken, go home. Go home as soon as possible. Get lost. Get lost. We don't want you here. We don't want Polish people paying and dying for your wars.
Here.
Thank you very much.
Blinken doesn't understand that Polish member of the European Parliament is not just some crazy Polish guy that causes trouble. That's what someone emailed me. And I said, you don't get it. He may be a Polish member of the European Parliament that's known as a troublemaker, but what he's expressing is the same anti-globalist position against the nonsense that communism was talking about when Solidarity was active in Poland. In other words, that man is the direct successor of Lech Walesa. That's what people have to understand. And I hope
I think it's deeper than that, because I think you're talking about an enormous aversion to psychopathy.
Yes. Again, what was communism under Jaruzelski in Poland by that time? It was psychopathy.
This, to me, is one of the reasons Eastern Europe is so interesting right now,
Yes.
because they've dealt with psychopathy before, they've
Yep.
seen it before.
They've seen it before.
They got out of it, and they're not getting back. And they're the depth of this, this is all. I hate to say this. You know, when you have food poisoning and you cannot stop from vomiting,
Mm-hmm.
this is a deep cultural reaction like that.
Well, this is why you see these movements successful in Italy.
Right.
This is why you see it successful in Hungary. This is why you see it successful in Germany. And interestingly enough, in the eastern part of Germany, given the history of these nations with psychopathy, it's no wonder they're reacting
Right.
this way.
It's stronger in the eastern part, from what I understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
And the psychopathy, again, I go back to Poland because Poland and is so crucial. The whole solidarity movement got started because of the determination of the Poles to let the government do its thing, but we are going to own the culture.
This first chart is U.S. military bases around the world.
Unbelievable. Look at those nasty Russians moving their country so close to our military bases.
I know. Isn't it amazing? One of the things Russia has said, they came out very clearly recently saying they support Israel.
It's interesting that you mention that, because I have to wonder number one, what part of Russia this is coming out of. Is this coming out of the Russian central bank people, the Atlanticist people?
My bet is you have Western money in the central bank, and it's coming from there.
Yeah, that's my bet too. I don't think it's coming from the other part of the Russian deep state. In other words, I don't think it's really coming from the circle of players and advisors around Mr. Putin.
Well, but let me say something horrible because, plan B of the Epstein syndicate is they build the new country in Ukraine.
Yep.
And Russia's doing a very good job of helping them
Yep.
clear out the Ukraine.